autocomplete. Okay, so when I enter something, the values will be displayed. Okay, when I remove that, the values will go off. So when I enter a string, for example, action AC, related to those keywords, the values will be displayed. You might have observed this in our google.com also. You might have observed that in google.com also. Whatever, whenever I am entering something, okay, so the values are going to change and the values will be displayed. So how will you handle these things? These are called autocomplete or dynamic values which are generating. So how you are going to handle them? So it is almost similar to how we are going to handle our web tables. Only thing is, first we need to identify, or we need to send the values, and then we should wait for this entire table to load. Once this entire table loads, okay, you need to select whichever option is required by you. So that is the thing we need to consider here. So I will give you an example of this, and then you can work out the same thing with you know google.com also, right? So let me write down, right? That is a package, right? They are also called Ajax elements, right? A package here, Ajax handling. Okay, so I will write a class Ajax element or autocomplete. Once you do that, let us pull our this one, right? So I have to switch to the element, that's why I will consider that. So what is the URL? That is autocomplete. Okay, so extends base class, and okay, so this is common because it is inside a frame. So in this website, so I'm keeping that as a common one. So once you do that, okay, so first I need to identify this particular element. Once I do that, I need to identify this particular element. So what is the element? It is tags. ID is tags. So I will consider that. So driver dot find element by dot ID tags dot send keys. So I will send some key as A here. Then it will give me all the list of values A. Okay, so once I do that, I am going to explain you about how to handle this. You just wait for some time. For that I will add a sleep time here. Okay, some 5 seconds I am adding a sleep time, and once it displays, you can see here the entire thing will be there inside a UL. It can be there inside a div, or it can be there inside a UL, and UL and LI will be there. You're understanding this? Entire thing will be there inside UL, okay, and which will be having some name here, like, and every LI will contain the value here. Okay, so just a minute, somebody has joined. Yeah, has left. Right, so that's what we need to consider, right? So the fire path of that is this one, or we need to consider the entire XPath of this, that is UI ID. Okay, UI ID, that is the entire XPath. Okay, so this XPath, you can see here, it's dynamic in nature. UI ID 1 it has given. or right. So this -1 can change, -1 can change. So I don't want to take risk with that. It can change or it may not change, but I don't want to take risk with that. You can see here it is giving me, it's not showing the values. Just a minute. Okay, if I put on this, okay, UIID, right, -19. So the values are changing here. So I will directly consider the values. Okay, I will directly consider these web elements where I have UI-ID. I don't want to go with this UL because each and every item has an ID. So I will consider these things. So how will I write a dynamic XPath for this? You can see here this is 18, this is 17, this is 18, and this is 19. So how will I write a dynamic XPath for this? Can you guys explain me now? Because we have considered a lot of XPaths here, right?
Starting from
Driver dot find element by dot XPath. Okay, so what is that XPath? How exactly I will write? /star. What is the XPath?
ID.
Okay, ID.
Can you show me that?
Yeah, instead of that I will write it here, whatever you are saying. Okay, this is what you are saying here, ID. Okay.
ID is equal to UID UI hyphen ID.
UI-ID. Okay.
Hyphen star.
Where exactly here?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, hyphen star.
Hyphen star. But it's not identifying. Shashi, you can also try this. So here, if I am considering, it should be at the rate and then comma, but still it is not considering that. So that's very important. Okay. What we have observed here is the value is starting with UI-ID, and this is dynamic. -1 is or 1 is dynamic. I can leave my -1 also. So in that case, what I have to write here, starts with, okay, starts with @ID, comma, what is that? UI-ID. It will give me all the values inside that. Is it correct? Is it the right XPath whatever I have considered here?
Yes.
Because you can see here all the values are selecting here. Shashi, is this the right XPath? Yeah. So let me write down that. Okay, that XPath. So I will consider by elements because there are n number of elements of that. So it's a list. Okay, list value is equal to, so it belongs to web element. So I will write that. So what you need to do now once again it's the same thing, right? So I will be writing a for each loop, or I will be writing an iterator. iterator it is equal to value dot, right, iterator so that also belongs to web element, while it dot has next, okay, web element e is equal to, right, it dot next, which will take me to the next element, and then if e dot get text dot equals, okay, so I can consider equals ignore case or equals asp, okay, you can see here I am seeing an asp here, or you can consider basic or any other thing. I am considering asp. If that is equal to asp, then what I am going to do, e dot click. So this is how you will be selecting the dynamic elements which are displaying, or ajax elements which are displaying when I enter some input into the fields. So even these kind of elements you will be you are going to encounter. You can see here it will select asp. It has selected asp. It has selected asp. So like this I am going to handle the autocomplete option of a text field.
But sir, if that element, if my name is not there in that drop down,
Yeah, then you,
I mean,
yeah, if it is not there, it is going to give me, if it is as, okay, so let me run this again. So if it is not found, it will give element not found exception. That's all. Or if the text is
okay.
not, if the text is not matching,
Suppose if I want to type my name,
you can type it, but whether it will display the value or not, that matters, right? It depends on the application. So I am typing
that
a,
is it.
yeah, 1 minute, let me
See, okay.
It's not selecting because that is not matching. That is one thing. So you are saying here while typing you will be typing Pradeep, right? That's what
So
you are
Pradeep,
expecting. Uh-huh.
see, scenario is, if
Uh-huh.
my name is not there, from next time onwards it should feed it, and from next time onwards it should come my name.
No, this is just a autocomplete. I am not feeding the value here. Okay.
Okay.
I am not feeding the
So
value.
will we face like that of scenarios also?
You will face. So if the value is not equal to Pradeep, for example, okay, let me consider.
Okay.
If it is equal to this one, then you click that. Else, okay, what you are going to do, e dot send keys Pradeep, okay, and
Okay.
you should have a submit button. You should have a submit button, and the application should take care of submitting the value you have entered here.
Okay. Okay.
You are getting that, right? Just you check for the condition and select, otherwise you just send keys. That's all. You might get a scenario. You cannot, I cannot say like you will not get a scenario. Sometimes if the value is not there, these are the tags, right? You enter the tag, whatever tag you want, and then you click on submit. Without submitting, the value will not store in the database, and the application should be developed in such a way that it should submit the value to the database.
Yeah. Okay.
So that time you will be able to based on that, you can add one more condition and you can do this. So now instead of that, it will send these keys, but before sending you need to clear that, because a will be there. So I think you need to clear that. Let me see here. It's not sending the value. Yeah, you need to clear that, and then you need to send the values. Okay, so let me e dot clear. and then let us run this and check. I think no, I am making a mistake here because I am trying to select these items. So that will not be E, that will be this element, right? Wherever I am entering A here, that will be this element. Is it correct? That is not E. E will be for all the items which are displaying. E will be for the values which are displaying, but this text input field I need to pass the values. So I will be passing Pradeep here. You're understanding this, right? The web element I am selecting is for the values which are displaying as the list, but I want to pass the value inside the text field. So for that, this one, driver.find element. Okay, so let me run this. You can see here, it is entering Pradeep. Is it correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's how you will be passing the values there. Okay. So any other doubts
Okay.
in handling Ajax elements, in handling the web tables, as well as in handling the data fields? Sorry, a
No.
date selector. So try to work out on them, and we will see some more